The sun beat down on the ancient port of Jaffa in September 1192, where exhaustion hung as heavily over the Crusaders as the salt spray from the Mediterranean. King Richard the Lionheart leaned on his cane, scurvy gnawing at his strength, yet his eyes burned with the determination of a man who had crossed deserts and stormed cities for the sake of the Holy Land. Across the courtyard, Sultan Saladin, cloaked in the understated dignity of a ruler who had defended Jerusalem against the fiercest invaders, observed the tents rising like quiet sentinels along the coast. The battlefield had been fierce, the losses bitter, but now words were to wield the might of armies. Negotiations unfolded not face to face, but through a careful dance of envoys. Balian of Ibelin, lord and diplomat of impeccable patience, carried Richard's voice with a blend of deference and quiet authority. Humphrey of Tehran added a diplomat's finesse, and in the shadows the Templars whispered counsel to their king, their Grand Master Robert de Sablé guiding with a mind sharpened by sieges and pilgrimage routes alike. "Keep the coast," they urged. "Hold the ports, guard the pilgrims, that is our charge." Their influence, subtle yet decisive, shaped the terms without ever crossing swords with Saladin. By September 2nd, an accord was struck. The Crusaders would retain key coastal fortresses from Tyre to Jaffa, while Ascalon would lie neutral, its walls dismantled. Most importantly, unarmed Christian pilgrims would again tread the streets of Jerusalem and Nazareth, their devotion unthreatened by banners or swords. For Richard, the truce was a weary exhale. For Saladin, a pragmatic pause to fortify his realm against unrest. It was no grand victory, no legend of conquest, merely a fragile peace carved from exhaustion and mutual respect, a testament to the weight of reason in a world so often ruled by blood. 3 decades later, the Templars would face another test of prudence. The Fourth Crusade, intended to recapture Jerusalem, became mired in Venetian debts and Byzantine intrigues. Plans twisted from Egypt to Zara, then to Constantinople, a Christian city, rich and resplendent, suddenly the object of betrayal. The Templars, under Grand Master Philippe Duplessis, opposed the diversion. "Our swords are for the Holy Land, not fellow Christians," they declared, standing apart as Venice's debt steered men toward moral compromise. The city fell in April 1204, treasures looted, relics scattered, and yet the Templars emerged with their honor intact, their mission uncorrupted. A few relics found their way into their hands not by plunder, but by trade and devotion. A quiet reminder that the righteous path often requires patience, not force. In both Jaffa and Constantinople, the Templars demonstrated a rare kind of wisdom. That courage is measured not just by the clash of steel, but by the restraint to choose duty over glory, prudence over opportunism. Their story is one of subtle triumphs, of battles fought in shadows and decisions weighed in council chambers, where the stakes were eternal, and the cost of haste could not be measured in coin or land. It is a tale of charm and charisma, of wit and wisdom whispered across the sands of history, reminding us that sometimes the greatest victories are those never sung in songs, but felt in the quiet dignity of duty fulfilled. In the end, the Templars' legacy was not measured by the cities they held, but by the choices they made. In wars of men and kingdoms, they taught that courage is sometimes silent, victories are often unseen, and wisdom is knowing when to hold the sword and when to lay it down.